Hi, Queens. Sam here. I hope that you're doing amazing. Welcome to day 7 of the 30 in 30. And I'm hoping that you don't hear my little one is crying right now. But anyway, I'll make sure maybe to take that out if it's too much when I actually listen to this again before I share with you. But here we are, day 7. And what do I want to share with you today? I have been talking about how it was important to get out of debt, how that can be really, like a negative for you to build wealth, literally the killer of your wealth, which I've shared in my past video here. Check it out if you haven't watched the video yet on the 3 things that actually kills your wealth. One of them was debt. So you may have debt right now and honestly not knowing how to get out of it. How do you pay up this thing so then it's taken care of, it's out of your mind, out of your books, and then you can focus on something else. And honestly, a lot of people are out here also on YouTube on their debt free journey. I I would recommend, maybe to see in YouTube a couple of people that are on the debt free journey that you can follow, which can be a good motivation for you. And that is actually one of the steps. This is the third one. But before you do that, first of all, and this may be radical, but listen, for radical situation, we need radical uh, action. And to me, the first step, if you are serious about repaying your debt and getting out of debt, you need to freeze your credit. Yes, I said it. I said it. You need to freeze your credit. You need to really take away your access to credit. So then you don't go back to it. Then you don't go back to it. So whatever whichever is the balance on credit card right now, that needs to be the balance until you literally paid it off, because you don't want to be paying off the debt and still using the card. It defies the purpose. It defies the purpose of the work that you're doing. Then what's the point? And then you'll be like, oh, this debt repayment plan is not working, and all of that, and then stay there. So first step, you need to freeze your credit. Freeze your credit and then take stock. Take stock in terms of how much you have in debt. The second step is establish a debt repayment plan. You can use different method. Dave Ramsey, I know some people love him, some people don't love him. Doesn't matter. From when it comes to repaying debt, from what I've heard, he's the man in terms of his method. You can choose whichever one you want, or you can choose another method by someone else. Just choose a method that you want to follow to pay off your debt, and then establish the plan so it's clear, and it has to be a realistic plan. Listen, if you have $50,000 debt, but you're making $70,000 a year, don't expect to pay that $50,000 in that year. It's not possible. You still need to eat. You still need to live somewhere. You still need to probably put gas in your car and all of that. And maybe if you have young one that you're taking care of, it's not possible. You did not get there to the debt amount in one year. Probably it's over the course of many years. So allow yourself a plan that is going to take you a few years to get out of debt. It is okay. It is okay. Give yourself grace and give yourself the space to make this happen. It's like when we actually realize that, oh my God, I'm at this particular weight. And then you're like, oh no, I'm just going to lose like 10 pounds in 1 month. It may or may not be possible. But the reality is like you didn't get to that weight in 1 month. So why do you want to lose it in 1 month? Give yourself the space, give yourself the grace, so then you can make it happen, right? So, realistic plan, but a plan nonetheless, written somewhere, clear, realistic, in line with your goals, and really that makes sense for you for your own situation. If you say I can only pay $500 a month, so be it. Don't let anyone telling you that you can reduce your grocery by 300 so then you can contribute 800 to your debt. If you have never, like have your groceries at a level of whatever that someone wants to pay to, don't put it there just because you want to please anyone. Yes, you will need to take some, maybe cut some expenses as you actually want to pay debt, but don't do it in a way that it's so restrictive that you're not going to stick to it. This is a long term game. It's a long term game, and so do it. And if somehow you can pay it off even earlier than your plan say that you will be paying the debt, better. It's better to give yourself the grace and the space and do a realistic plan, even if it's like it's over 3 years, and then you pay off the debt in 2 years. Much better than to say I'm gonna pay it off in 1 year and then the 1 year comes and you still haven't paid it off, and then it's discouraging, and then you want to forget about it, and then you just want to go back to using more the credit card and get more into debt. So that's the second thing. And the third step, which I've alluded to in the beginning, is really to get accountability. And it can be in so many forms. If just following people on YouTube here that are also on the debt free journey helps you, do that. Follow a couple of people that are also on the debt free journey, and then you can check their video. And as they're doing their thing, you're doing your thing. Or maybe you need to get into a closer community of people that are meeting, talking about that and doing things and whatnot. That's something that maybe you need that physical presence. Whatever you need, go for it. Find it and make sure that it works for you. Not everybody will work the same way or will want the same thing when it comes to accountability. Some people need more accountability than others. I know for me, for certain things, I need someone who's doing the same thing or wants to do the same thing and be in relationship and in conversation with that person, because that helps me to stay the course, right? So if paying debt is something that is working for you, don't go get as an accountability partner someone who doesn't have any debt and has been a great investor who makes, like, I don't know, hundreds and hundreds of $1,000s. You are not at the same level. It will be hard because the conversation or the question that you have for that person, that's not something that, except if they have been through that. But if they've never really had as much debt that you have, or that's not really something that they know of, it's going to be hard for them to really help you. It's good to get someone who gets where you are and where you're going, because maybe they actually are there and they want the same as well to get out of there. You may need to change try and try different type of accountability and see what works for you. But I want to really put the emphasis on this. That third step of getting accountability is what's going to be making or breaking your debt repayment plan. I'm telling you, the discipline is going to come from you having accountability. It's not easy. This is not easy. If that was easy, you would have paid that debt a long time ago. You would have found a way to make it disappear. But you're still in there because it's not easy. It is not. I'm not trying to reduce it. It's not easy. And because it's not easy, you need to get accountability. You need to get that accountability as much as possible. So I don't know. You let me know in the comments how these resonate with you, and how are you? What are you doing right now to pay down your debt? And how what are the things that you're putting in place to making sure that 2024 is going really to help you hit the goal that you have for paying down your debt. Like I say, one of my money goals is to pay off the $9,000 that I have on my personal line of credit, which I've used to buy my car last year, because I need to get a bigger car to accommodate the four of us, me and the kids. And so now my goal is to pay it off. And I have my plan in place, and I have accountability for that. And so, and I know it's going to help me essentially. Um, um, it's going to help me make sure that I actually hit that goal, or at least that I pay a good chunk of it. And a portion of my accountability is me being here, telling you that. And I'm going to be giving progress report. You guys will be able to see how is Sam doing with her money goals. Is she saving the money? Is she paying down the debt? Is she investing what she should be investing? We'll see. I know life will be lifing. As a matter of fact, life is still lifing right now. It's already lifing right now. And I'm trying to figure out a few things already. How am I going to handle all that? But I'll find a way, because at the end of the day, I'm praying hard, and like they say, I'm praying like it depends on him, but I'm doing the work like it depends on me, because yes, it depends on me, but I'm praying hard that somehow I find a way to juggle all that and really eat most of my money goals. So there you have it. This was day 7 of the 30 in 30. 3 steps for you to get out of debt. Make sure to like, to subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow, day 8 of the 30 in 30. And until next time, keep on building up.